Hi there. Looking at doing a Google custom search engine. So, for example, if your class need a bit of practice in searching, you can restrict the sites that they get results from if they use the search engine you create. So, here we are on the google.com/CSE custom search engine, and you can create a custom search all of your own. So, the first thing it asks you to do is specify the sites to search. So I thought if I do an example of the First World War, which is particularly relevant at the moment, and if you'll have a look, if you were to search for the First World War on Google, and you get a very large number of sites. In fact, it's somewhere in the region of 326 million. So the students have got a lot of variety in what they might come back with. So you might decide that actually you want to be specific, and there's a few sites you know and trust that you want them to use. If you take, for example, the National Archive would be a reliable place to go. So we can use their First World War site. It was one of the examples that we're going to go to. Again, with the centenary of the start of the First World War approaching, the BBC have got a site dedicated to that. And you might decide that that is something that will provide them with relevant and reliable information. So once you've decided on the number of sites that you want the search to be restricted to, you can then scroll down and make a few choices about extra bits if you want to, but ultimately you're just going to name it. And once you've named it, you're good to go. So you can create the search engine. There are a few things you can do. You can get some HTML code in order to embed it into a site or a blog or anywhere where you can write HTML. You can just view it. It's a public URL, a public web address that you can use for that. So you might want to send the students a link or have somewhere they can click on, or have a QR code in the classroom for this one. And then if you want the HTML, if you go to get code, you can paste this into the relevant site in order so that it will be embedded. Hopefully that gives you an introduction to what it's like. It's worth having a play around with, and it can help the sort of 21st century learning skills that our students need to develop in order to search effectively. And it also ensures that the work you receive is from sources that you trust and you know. Thank you for your time.